Hello, welcome to the Lesson 17 case study for 7687 Configuring Windows 8.1. So in this case study, we have a manager of the sales department at Wingtip Toys who has employees, who are salespeople obviously, who are going to be going out in the field to meet with clients. So any sales department of an organization has, of course, salespeople who hopefully have laptops or tablets or other PCs that they can use to bring out into the field to coordinate with their clients. Now, some of the things that salespeople may want to do out in the field is to show data using their PCs, project the data and connect to projectors to allow that to happen, and to communicate sometimes via Wi-Fi to other devices in the field. They also sometimes have to access server files. And sometimes they may not actually have connections to a server. So how can you access server files if you don't have a connection to the server where those files reside? So those are some things that some salespeople may want to do out in the field. Now, luckily, Windows 8.1 has features built in to help support mobile computer. One such feature is the Windows Mobility Center. The Windows Mobility Center has lots of options to make the communication and the connection with your clients out in the field a little bit easier to manage. The Windows Mobility Center has controls that allow you to easily, all in one window, set the brightness, manage Wi-Fi connections, manage power options, manage connections to other types of displays, and other features to allow a seamless access to mobility options that salespeople and others out in the field would need to have access to on the fly. Another feature of Windows 8.1 that really comes in handy out in the field is the offline files feature, which allows users to access their files that would normally reside on a server even when they're actually not connected to that server. And those files would be synced up at a certain interval or during certain intervals to allow the most up-to-date file to be stored on the computer as of the last syncing. So keep that feature in mind. There's also a feature that I find really cool, and that's called Windows to Go, where you can actually store your current operating system and configuration on a single USB drive that you can then plug into any other personal computer, even one that doesn't have Windows installed, and boot off that drive to access your Windows 8.1 system. So those are some things to keep in mind when you're talking about working out in the field with other clients, and that's something you'll learn in this case study and lesson.